Um, Last but not least, one more issue I wanted, one more thing, experience I had that I feel it's really important. I learn every day. I think it's important to learn from the people who have passed before us. There was one time I was asked to go to the University of Chicago to speak to Black aspiring attorneys, University of Chicago. Now, you may all know, it's not a secret, Google it, Wikipedia has it, I'm Republican. We're not going to talk about the nominees or the presidential candidate. No, I'm focusing on home, right? So I going to the University of Chicago was, Barack Obama's stomping ground, okay? And everyone said, Mia, don't go. They're going to eat you alive. Just don't do it. And I said, what is the point? Why would I not do that? Put yourself in uncomfortable situations. So I said, I am going. And I sat and I told these students about my life. And I wanted to make sure I was as sincere as possible. I told them my story. And this one woman stood up and she said, she was not happy. She said, I don't understand how you can be Black, female, LDS, Republican, living in Utah in today's America. Okay, make me sound like Bigfoot, right? Right? And I confidently looked her in the eye and I said, I am all of these things because I refuse to fit this mold that society says I have to fit into. Imagine if Martin Luther King decided to take that government said he was a second-class citizen, we wouldn't be here today. My job is not to tell you to believe what I believe in. It's to preserve the thoughts and the ideas that you have for yourself. Preserve the opportunities for you to think for yourself, for you to become whoever you want to be, for you to be as ordinary or as extraordinary as you choose to be. That's what I'm trying to do here. There's a lesson to learn from that. Share as a leader. You have to go out and you have to share the stories and learn from other people that came before you. There's a reason why I'm holding this microphone. Right? I learned from the leaders before me. So, why do we run? Why should we lead? Let's ask that. Why should we put ourselves in uncomfortable situations? I believe that there's going to be a time and a place where people are going to look back at the destinational decisions that we make today, where we're going to be given opportunities to do something special and specific to our talents. I'm certain that decades from now, a history book will contain all of the chapters of the events of today. And we're going to ask ourselves, what did we do? I want you to know that today is not the time to cower in a corner. Today is not the time to lose your courage. Now more than ever, we need women, young ladies, Americans to step up. Because if you don't, someone else will do it for you. If you are not making your voice heard, if you are not the authors of history, someone will write it in for you. And let me be very clear about this. It's going to be someone inferior to you doing it for you. Because there is no one that knows more about your life than you do. Why do I run? Because I had a front row seat to seeing two people come into a country, work their butts off with nothing but a high school degree, teach a young lady who became the first Black female Republican in the House of Representatives. There will be a time where I'm sitting with my children and my grandchildren, and they'll look at the history book, and I'll be able to say, I was there. I was there when we faced major problems, and I stood up. I decided to lead. I decided with confidence and courage to do my part to make sure that we have a great nation. It's not just my turn. It's not just my time. It's ours. Each and every single one of us is given a specific talent. We're being tapped on the shoulders. What are you going to do about it? Will you not get into that balloon? Will you not rise to the occasion? You will. Thank you. God bless you all.